since 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Phoenix. What is going on, guys? Welcome. Welcome to Monterrey, Mexico. Oh yeah, we're live. Welcome everybody. Thanks for tuning in as we embark on this little journey today to Denver, Colorado, the beautiful Rockies. We are in sunny Monterrey, Mexico. Monterrey, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm just going to say Monterrey. We do have the Magsoft Monterrey scenery installed. And I've been taking you guys kind of through it as the music was playing. It's a very good scenery on performance, if I may say so myself. It's like not a single frame drop I've ever felt in this airport. Hopefully I don't jinx that by saying that, but so far so good. It's I've had this scenery for like 2 years, and if I'm not mistaken, it wasn't like the most expensive scenery either. It was like 15-20 bucks Canadian or something like that, but you guys can check it out for yourself. Pretty cool scenery down in Monterrey if anybody flies in and out of Mexico relatively often. But today we're back in the 321 after having bricked our 3 landing attempts in the 319. All 3 have been smashers lately. We just can't for the life of us get a butter landing in the 319, so let's see if we have the same fate in the 321 or if we're going to be a little bit more lucky. And Denver should be a nice long runway that we can float it out for a butter. I'm definitely going to try to go for one today, but we'll see, guys. We'll see how it goes. At the end of the day, like I always say, it's about the touchdown zone and it's about center line. Now, let's not talk about center line as it comes to yesterday's landing, because yesterday's landing was a little bit uncalled for. That should have probably been a go-around, but I'm just like, I want to check out the Newcastle airport scenery. That's the main goal of the stream here, so we didn't go around. But in all fairness, I should have probably went around there instead of landing halfway off the runway almost. But nonetheless, we are back in the 321 and we are on VATSIM, but no one's around, so it's just us for now. And we're gonna Unicom our way out of here, or actually per the new VATSIM rules it's called advisory frequency. That's what they call it in real life. So we'll go on advisory on this beautiful bird, A321. Not a lot of room for error in this one in terms of the flare attitude, so you can't just yank the stick back and expect it to flare on you. Why is the rat out? Okay, maybe I'll want to restart that. I don't want any shenanigans, so I'm just going to restart that. Anyways, welcome to the stream. As that gets going, there we go. Now we should be rat free. There we go. Alright, beautiful. So let's hop in and get this bad boy started. What is that clicking sound? Okay, I think it was just loading into the cold and dark state. Should be good now. Alright, we're in this beautiful bird. All my views are set from before. Very nice. Let's fly this beautiful bird. We're going to come up here. Battery 1. Battery 2. External power. CVR test. Checks out. Evac on captain only. And the aiders on nav. GPU is connected, of course. Chocks and cones. I'm going to open up some doors. I'm going to load up our flight. We're going over to Denver. 14 minutes late. And our OFP, we're American 219. Flight level 340 cruising to Denver. And I did remember to update our nav database now to 30th of October, so we're good there. Finally, right? After 2 days of forgetting, finally remembers it. So we're departing Monterrey, Mexico to Denver, and Colorado Springs is our alternate. We're gonna go init request 219. Cost index 6340 and plus 12 on the ISA. Okay, align the IRS is on reference, and we're gonna grab our wind data into the McDo. And meanwhile, we're gonna come over here and get a weather check down in Denver, or Monterey rather. That's Mike, Yankee. There we go. Send that over. Preliminary load sheet, we'll go ahead and accept that. We're gonna revise that anyway. As of 14:42, so 10:42, half an hour ago, winds are absolutely calm. That's what we like to see. 15 statute miles, sky clear, 23:17, altimeter 3015. Oops. Why is the strobes on? I never turned that on. Alright, 30, 15. So 3015, 3015, 3015, set 3 times. Good. We can get the passengers boarding.
Boarding requested.
Departure is supposed to be off runway 30 Gabla 1 Alpha, or Gabla 1 to Monterrey. And arrival Clash 4 to 16 left. And transition Cliss transition. Here comes the baggage. Beautiful. I feel like we never really paused to enjoy the GSX animation, so I felt like doing that today. Alright. So our flight plan's in, we can give it a quick check. We're gonna delete this discon right here and join up the flight plan. Okay, let's see what it's doing. Something definitely doesn't look right. So, Growler 1 Alpha. This is runway 12, so we want to switch that. Runway 30 would be the 1 Bravo. I don't know why it gave us the 1 Alpha in SimBrief. Yeah, you guys can see that's runway 12 for 1 Alpha, so that's incorrect for SimBrief. I'm gonna pin this one and we're gonna switch it up in the McDo. That's why it didn't look right. So Growler 1 Bravo, we'll take it off runway 30, 3500 max 200 knots, Mike Yankee 604, and then 5500 or over, max 200 knots, Mike Yankee 605. And we are going to the Growler transition, I believe. MTY. Did we have an MTY there? Oh, why is it bringing us back? Okay, I see. Why is it bringing us back? That's the SimBrief being stupid. I'm just gonna go to PNG. Our general departure route is to the north like that, but it starts from Monterrey. That's why it wants to kind of bring us back. So first of all, I'm gonna switch this over to 30 on the 1 Bravo. And then what happens if I Erdis? Is that a transition? Nope. Alright, let's see how that looks. It's going to Growler and then turning around. Okay, because we got to join Erdis, I see. Alright, that's fine. We'll just swing it around and overfly Erdis. It's kind of like a straight out departure in the beginning. Yeah, it's sending us to Grala. So I can definitely vector ourselves and give us direct to Erdis quicker. That's fine. Let's get the mass and balance going. So we'll take a little bit more fuel. Are we close to the max landing weight? Our estimated landing weight is 160.6. We can go up to as much as 171. So we're gonna take a little bit more fuel then. Apply and load. Instant. In the envelope. Send that to McDo. So 1.7, 2.9, and 2.9 we'll call it. And for the taxi, it should be 600. And for the performance, packs on, sync, calculate. 2 up 1.0, 44, 51, 52, flex 42. Happy with that. Send that to make do. Oops. Just wanted to double check this as well. 25.3 and 153.6. Beautiful. All right, good to go. Fire up the APU for me, please. We're gonna squawk 2000 for now and lock the cockpit door. Tell GSX reset position. We're all good to go for the push now. Operate the jetway. Beautiful. Come over here and close up all the doors. Chocks and cones removed. APU is available. APU bleed. External power going off. And GPU disconnected. Doors are closed. Good. You can clear the company message and we're out of here. Accept our load sheet. GSX, prepare for pushback. Monterrey traffic, American 219 pushing back nose southeast, Monterrey traffic.
We are ready for pushback.
Beautiful. Let's get my charts as well over here. So nose to the left for runway 30.
Departure checks complete. Bypass speeding setting. Locking gear.
It's a bit of a longer taxi. I know I could have went 1-2 because the winds were calm. But either way, we would have had to either go 30 this way and make a funky turn to that waypoint and overfly it, or go this way and make a funky turn. So would have had a little bit shorter taxi, but whatever, we'll just get it done with. So nose to the left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Alright, parking brakes released, you're clear to push.
All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Alright, engine 1.
Cabin crew. Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you, as we are about to demonstrate the safety features aboard our Airbus A321. Thank you.
Beautiful. Engine 2, fire 'em up.
Easy. Leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Love that animation. I'll just give ourselves 200. We can keep climbing. Alright. And flaps 2. Flaps 2 set. 1 up. There we go. 1.0 up. Flight controls. Test. Full left. Neutral. Full right. Neutral. Elevators working just fine. And rudders looking good. Okay, you do want to be exactly at 7,500 for Guelph. Do we have that? Yeah, we do. So I'm just going to change that actually. 7,500. Alright, let's go. Monterrey traffic. American 219 taxiing runway 30 via Bravo. Crossing 16 at Bravo. Monterrey traffic. Okay, let's cross the runway. Strobes going on, runway turnoffs on, and we are clear on the left and clear on the right. Just wants to veer by itself to the left. It's my tiller axis on my TCA side stick. It's always been kind of glitchy like that. Oh, that's a screenshot right there with the mountains in the background. Print screen. Didn't really get a cabin call, but okay. It says cabin ready, so. Alright, Growler 1 Bravo departure initially to the west, followed by a right turn heading east and then north. Monterrey traffic, American 219, taking off runway 30, Growler 1 Bravo departure to the west initially. Monterrey traffic. Manflex 42 SRS runway auto thrust blue. Takeoff thrust set. Knots. B1, rotate. Nice and easy, avoid that tail strike. Pause the rate, yeah. Nav. Thrust climb, climb, auto thrust, transponder standby. Thank you. Flaps 1. Okay, 200 knots. Over 3,500, that's checked. So we're gonna keep it flaps 1 here. Monterrey traffic, American 219 departed runway 30, 4,300 climbing 7,500 on the Growler 1 Bravo departure to the west initially, and right turn direct Usubu. Last call, Monterrey. Ortus, not Usubu. Usubu. Alright, I'm gonna break off the SID now. I'm gonna give ourselves direct. We'll just wait till we get to the MSA. The MSA is 7,000 going in that direction. Let's level off for Guelph here. Alright, at this point, might as well just clear the SID. I'm going to go with 11,000, so we're clear of the terrain, and then we're going to head on course. The max speed limit doesn't apply after Guelph. There we go, get that climb going. Flaps up. Alright, above 10,000 we can go lights. Seatbelt signs. Pressurization looks good. 2.5, 4,500 in climbing. Alright, now I'm ready to make a right turn. Might as well cut this corner, just go direct. Autopilot. Beauty. So we're off the SID now, going our own route, own nav. What's my star? Clash 4 to 16 left. So arrival Clash 4 from Kleiss. So say 200 by Clash for the descent. So Clash over here. 14,000 to lose from 340 to 200. That's 42. We'll call it 45 out. Alright, that's all I need for now. And transition altitude. In Monterrey. $18,500. There we go, 18,500. Pull standard, standard, and standard. Set 3 times, good. Alright, there's our descent ring. Thrust climb, climb. Alright, let's see what the weather's doing down in Denver. .230 at 13 knots. .25 on the altimeter. Temperature 18. Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys here and go for a break. Hold on. We'll leave it on this beautiful view right here. Alright, I'll be back, guys. Alright, back with you. This is a long flight. We're just coming up to our equal time point in 80 miles. Let's see how far we are from top of drop. We're still 475 out from top of drop. I've sped us up to Mach 81. Skystream Aviation, hello, what's going on? So as you guys can see, we are somewhere over here. We departed Monterrey and we're about halfway to Denver, Colorado. You flew into Monterrey in real life before? Nice. Every time I try to fly into it in the sim, it's like super gusty and windy and stuff. It's a wonderful approach, yeah, with the mountains and everything, for sure. Is a wonderful approach indeed. And Raf had just said his power came back on. Really glad to hear that. Always sucks to lose power because of hurricanes. Hopefully the hurricane has moved out of the area and is dissipated by now. Denver is not the best for the approach, you mean, in your opinion? Yeah, it's not like the prettiest, that's for sure. We got 82 knots crosswind from the left right now. Do I check out other people's landings? Depends. Why? What do you got? Let's get an updated weather info in Denver. Interesting landing into Santa Barbara. Is that like a live stream you did, Skystream? .240 at 11 knots. 22. Altimeter 32.25. That's already in there. Yeah, which landing are you talking about? This one? Santa Barbara? Was this the landing you're talking about? It was a foggy landing. Oh, this one. I had something like that myself in my stream yesterday to Newcastle. Almost went off the runway from all the crosswind. Oh, smooth, unlike mine. I had a slammer into Newcastle yesterday, but the wind was crazy. Nice, dude. High on the glide slope did not help too much. For whatever reason, my screen capture doesn't want to capture Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're just gonna give it a minute here. If it doesn't capture, then I'll have to do the rest of the stream in the other view. Looks like we're stuck with this view for now. Yeah, this just doesn't want to work. Sometimes the screen capture doesn't work. Not the screen, the game capture rather. Let's see. That doesn't work either. Oh well. I'll have to restart my OBS. I wonder if I could do that actually. Are we back? Should be back. Yeah, I think we're back. Yeah, I think we're back. There we go. All fixed. Turn down the sounds a little bit here. Alright, at Denver we're expected to land with 9 on board. Right now we have 14. So we'll say 4,000 less pounds than our current gross weight for landing. So 163.6 is our landing weight. 163.6. No rain or anything. Apply METAR. We got 12,000 feet. We only need 10,200, so auto brake's low, and that's for 16 left. Good. Select that. Let's see, is there another closer airport we can divert to? If I go airport, KHRX. How do I search for a random airport? I'll just do it on the side here. KHRX. Hereford Municipal. Yeah, that's not suitable for us. What else we got? We got KPVU, but that's super close. KCDS. Childress Municipal, also not suitable. I mean, technically it is, but that's like super spicy. Short runways, less than 6,000 feet. Along our route of flight, we also have KDUX. Let's try that. KDUX. Yeah, we could do KDUX. Colorado Springs is all the way near Denver. KCAO. Let me check KCAO. Clayton Municipal. Weather is nice in VFR and Clayton Municipal. Should we go to Clayton? 6,300 foot runway. Winds are 010 at 3 knots, so winds are calm. Clayton's pretty suitable. KGUY. Let's see that one. K guy. We got an RNAV into K guy. Weather's also good there. Just exploring different options. Kilo Tango Charlie Charlie is another option. That one's got a 7,000 foot runway. Or we can just go to Denver. I'm just messing about. Just messing about. Pretty cool how you can fail anything from here. You can fail an engine. And then where's the QRH for it? What's going on, Gary? Everything going as planned? Yep. Just, I was thinking of diverting somewhere, but at this point, might as well just press on to Denver. I'm just messing around with the failures. I was considering failing something, but kind of lazy to deal with it. Because I'm looking for the QRH. I don't know where the quick reference handbook is, or if it comes with one. So if I go to like power plant and I fail engine number 2, engine failure with damage, engine bird strike, engine surge, like a compressor stall. Pretty cool, but then where's the checklist for it, you know? That was my dilemma. If anybody knows that whether the FENIX comes with a QRH or not, let me know. Anyways, I've never messed around with failures. I want to try that one day. Yeah, me too. Alright, about a couple 100 miles till we start our descent. So for 16 left, the final approach course is 173. So the reciprocal of that would be 353. We're gonna put that here as a fixed ring, or extended runway center line rather. Beautiful. We're gonna put that there, and a 5-mile fixed ring. Good. Speaking of failure, how about that Aerosoft A330? Yeah, right. Not in a rush to get that one when it comes out, or is it even still coming out? I think didn't they say they're not gonna announce it? I'm not too sure. I'm not gonna release it. Oh, it is out? Damn, the fact that I haven't seen one person stream it made me think it's not out yet. Speaking of failure. It is what it is. Comically bad and broken, but it is. Wow. You would expect more from Aerosoft after all that time that they've been working on it, huh? But then again, it's not too much to ask either to get an update for the CRJ. I've been waiting for that forever. Maybe their priorities are elsewhere. It can't even track a localizer? Wow. That's pretty pathetic, dude, out of such a reputable company. Do better, do better. Even the CRJ kind of tracks the localizer funky. KGCK, let's see that airport. Garden City, Kansas. Garden City Regional, 7,300 foot runway. Variable at 3 knots, clear. Beautiful day. Should we go to Garden City instead? Or should we just go to Denver? Turning off the autopilot deletes your flight plan? What the hell have they been working on this whole time then? That just sounds like a disaster, dude. Turning off the autopilot deletes your flight plan? Like how? You have to like try to get that wrong. Might as well keep going to Denver. Yeah, I guess we'll keep pressing on. I'm so hungry. I gotta get lunch. Oh man. I thought I'd divert and fail something on our way, but we'll just go to Denver as planned, I guess. It would have been fun to get some sort of a failure. DC bus fault, AC bus fault, AC static inverter bus, generator 2 fault. I would if I had the checklist. I'm looking at the complete list of things wrong with it, really sad. Yeah man, the fact that they were talking about releasing that aircraft forever, the fuel quantity goes up. Dude, you must be joking. How? That sounds worse than Captain Sim. Wow, that's pathetic. Oh, no links in chat, Gary, because I'm going to have to allow everybody to do it. Post it in Discord. You can look for yourself. I'll look after. I got the link. Don't worry. Broken direct. Upon selecting a direct, the plane can do many things, but most often it will fly a random heading or to loops in the sky. It will also not complete a direct perfectly and will be off center. It's like all wibbly wobbly. No second flight plan. Who cares about that? Broken ILS. That's a big problem. Upon capturing ILS, the plane doesn't follow the glide slope or the localizer. Instead, it can be offset a few meters. In several testing this, we landed on grass many times. Oh my god. No RNAV, no GLS, well of course, no LOC, no VOR, no ADF. Altitude constraints ignored. Broken auto land. Can't maintain speed. Auto throttle will overcorrect itself, constantly causing ILS approach to be very wobbly. And during the flight, the engines will perform very peculiar on descent, causing overspeeds and bad time management. Engines don't seem to react to manual speed selection or section unless it's a big change in speed. So it's just like a whole bunch of programming issues. Huh. Alright, I still want to fail something just for the shits and giggles. Actually, we can do the ECAM actions anyway, so we kind of have the QRH checklist in the ECAM system. Constraints. We'll do hydraulic power. We'll do yellow. Let's do yellow. Reservoir overheat. Hydraulic leak, hydraulic low. Yellow, low reservoir air pressure. Let's do that one. Yellow, low reservoir air pressure configuration failed, arm failure. So do we want low pressure in the reservoir? So hydraulic pressure issue, or hydraulic quantity issue, or temperature issue, or a leak. Let's do reservoir. Yeah, let's just do the low pressure. So low hydraulic pressure in the yellow system. Failed. Apply. Alright, just plugging along. We have an ECAM issue. Master caution reset. Hydraulic yellow reservoir low air pressure. If pressure fluctuates, PTU off. Yellow engine 2 pump off. So yellow pressure. Let's pull up the hydraulic. It is fluctuating. 2950, 3000. Still fluctuating. I mean, not fluctuating. So still 3000. Okay, now it's fluctuating. So definitely we have an issue with our yellow hydraulic reservoir. We're losing some pressure and it's coming back intermittently. So PTU. So ECAM actions, PTU off. Yellow engine 2 pump off. Engine 2 pump confirmed, confirmed. Yellow engine 2 pump off. Flight control issue, yellow system low pressure. Brake yellow accumulator pressure monitor. So I'm hoping the other accumulator will get us back there just fine. So flight control. So in op systems, yellow hydraulic. So we're on our green hydraulic system now. We're running on one hydraulic system. Spoilers 2 and 4, Cat 3 dual, so no auto land. Reverser 2 is out, so should we just do no reverser? We have a long runway. Yaw damper 2 is out. Okay, that's checked. Approach procedure, hydraulic low pressure in the yellow. So yellow engine pump, engine 2 pump on. So for the approach, yellow engine 2 pump on. Is this the electrical? No, the engine 2 pump. Okay, so interesting. For the approach, it wants us to turn it back on. Landing distance procedures apply. So I don't have the book for that, so I'm not sure what that means. What is the landing distance procedures? Do we need like longer approach? Flap slow, Cat 3 single only. Okay, so that's a pretty big failure. So we're just gonna have to remember to we're gonna remember not to use reversers. Yaw damper 2 is out, Cat 3 dual, so no auto land, and spoilers 2 and 4 are out, so it might take a bit longer to slow down, but we have a long runway in Denver. Yellow hydraulic system is in op. And we're just gonna need to turn on the engine 2 pump before landing. Alright. Other than that, it's gonna be a normal approach. I'm sure at this point that's a big emergency and they're gonna... It doesn't say land ASAP, so it's not like an engine failure, but at this point I'm pretty sure most people will opt to divert somewhere, unless actually not necessarily. We're pretty close to Denver. They might keep going if they have a big maintenance base in Denver or something like that. I'm gonna clear that. So we got that. The PTU is not working, and the engine number 2 hydraulic pump is out, but we are on the other engine. We're running on the green 3000 psi, good quantity. We always have our blue as well if we lose the green. So if we go to recall, that's what we're interested in. So I'm just actually going to leave this page on for now, just so I don't forget. Let's get the CTAF frequency down in Denver. Dot CTAF KDEN 124.3. Okay, 124.3 in the background there. So reverser 2 is out. I'm gonna go arrival, reversers, idle, no reverse. Okay, so we're already considering that anyway. Let me see what's the landing distance procedures. Airbus A321 landing distance procedures apply. What does that mean? Landing distance procedure applied. Let me try Googling that. Airbus landing distance procedures apply. Alright, let's see what that means. It says when it says landing distance procedures apply, use the quick reference handbook tables to work out the landing distance required given the actual failures you have. You can cheat in the case of dual hydraulic failure as the landing distance required is given in the summary. It says refer to your QRH under abnormal procedures, VAP calculation. In some cases, you might be adding 25 knots to your approach speed, but yeah, so we don't have that chart on us, unfortunately, that will give us the landing distance to calculate. So I know in some situations it's VLS plus 25. Since the delta VREF is higher than 20 knots, you got it right by saying VLS plus 25, but my suggestion is to always refer to this table, especially in high workload scenarios where your memory could play some nasty tricks. Once you've got the speed, you insert it, as you said, as VAP. And then, okay, so landing distance procedures applied. Flaps slow. So let's do a flaps 3 landing. Let's go perf. I don't know how much to add to our approach speed, but we're gonna do config 3. And flaps over here. Landing flap 3 on, checked. All right. So flaps too slow. We'll do flaps 3 landing distance procedures. So I'm just gonna add. We need a table, and I don't have that table, so I'm just taking a shot in the dark here. I'll just add 20 knots to my VAP. Logically thinking though, we don't need to come fast, so it's not like we have stuck flaps or any flap issue. Yeah, the only issue is the spoilers 2 and 4 are in op, so we might have to come faster to account for that less authority. Maybe that's why. Do I just add 25? Maybe is that the worst case scenario? Let's just go VAP plus 25. This is going to be spicy, guys. Sorry, VLS plus 25. So what's 144, 54, 64, 171. And reverser 2. We're gonna go medium auto brake. That system is not in op. Alright, pretty much ready. Alright. So we're gonna be approaching the runway at 25 knots above our VLS, so 20 knots more than usual for the VAP. And we don't have reverser 2, we don't have spoilers 2 and 4. So we might need to approach a little quicker because we're gonna have less roll authority with our spoilers 2 and 4 being in op. So that's why it might be saying landing distance procedures apply. We'll see how it works out. We are on 122.8 and 124.3 is the CTAF frequency for Denver. So we're shooting the ILS, India Lima Tango Tango, 111.1, 173, final approach course is correct. And this is bringing us over to Quickie. And we're intercepting the Loke from here, so that should be okay. Maybe give it from Jeeper, so I have a longer final, since we're coming in hot with a hydraulic failure. Was it Kipper I said? No, not Kipper. There's no Jeeper. Okay, so it's only these. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that list of stuff wrong with the A330 Aerosoft is crazy. So we don't have any VATSIM online. Albuquerque Center happens to be online, but we're right here. And if you're just joining us, we did have a yellow system hydraulic reservoir low pressure that led to us shutting off our yellow hydraulic system. So we're operating on the green hydraulic system right now. We are applying landing distance procedures, coming in at VLS plus 25 knots. 171 knots is our final approach speed. Yaw damper 2 is out, reverser 2 is out. So we're not going to use reversers. I don't want to deal with that asymmetric thrust from reverser 1. Cat 3 dual, so no auto land. Spoilers 2 and 4 are out, and yellow hydraulic system, as I said, is out. So welcome everybody. I don't quite understand how the faster approach speed helps with the hydraulics failure. Yeah, I don't. The only thing I can think of, Gary, is the spoilers 2 and 4 are out. So what does that mean? The spoilers might be. Well, this is an Airbus question. If the spoilers contribute to the roll, like if you look over to the wing, if the spoilers help us with the roll, then if they're out, then you need to come faster to account for less authority to just have your ailerons. But if the ailerons only account for the roll and the spoilers have nothing to do with flight in the Airbus, because in some aircrafts they do, it's like spoilerons. If it's not like that for the 320, then yeah, you're right. I have no idea why. It just comes down to, I'm not sure what landing distance procedures apply mean, Gary. You know? And I'm just taking the worst case scenario and adding like the most to my approach speed. In reality, I might have to go to a table and it might tell me just add 10 knots or just add 5 knots, just come in at the regular speed. So because I don't have that table, I'm trying to make it as spicy as possible for us to basically have an entertaining stream, really. That's all that it comes down to. Coming in at 171, so assuming, because I'm pretty sure VLS plus 25 is like the worst case scenario, like if you're on one engine approach or whatever. So I'm just kind of applying that. But if somebody can tell me what's the landing distance procedures in this case, that would be helpful. And this doesn't hurt to start a descent a little bit early. Let's go ahead and so we're coming in from Cleese. Let's go to 300 for now. We'll wait a little bit. So the question really is, the spoilers, do they help with the roll authority in the 320 or no? Is it just for slowing down and breaking the lift? Alright, let's start our descent. We'll go... Seatbelt signs can stay off for now. So if I go spoilers 2 and 4, let's see if it's in up. Yeah, you guys can see, because we're on one hydraulic system now, the spoilers are coming up really slowly, and one of them's in up on this side, and the other one's probably in up on this side. Yeah, you guys see? So we're gonna have to take that into account if there was like a spicy approach, but Denver's not a spicy approach, so it doesn't apply. But look at that. I'm gonna put it back in, and you can see it's retracting very slowly because it's on one system. It's pretty interesting, huh? Okay, after that it's going to be 190 or platform altitude. And we're still in normal law. As you can see, the shutting down one hydraulic system has nothing to do with our flight control laws. We're still in normal law. Profile should come in soon. This green dot. There it is. There we go. Thrust idle. Alright, we're nicely on the descent. Let's get an updated weather info down in Denver. As of 12:53, 240 at 8. .26 degrees. It's still warm down in Denver, huh? .25, okay. All right. Denver traffic, American 219 approaching Clash on the Clash 4 nav arrival, descending out of flight level 254 for flight level 190, Denver traffic. So remember, it wants us to turn on the yellow engine 2 pump, the hydraulic pump for the approach, in case of a go-around probably. Some hydraulic pressure in the second system is better than none. Tail strike caution. So remember, field elevation is 5,400 feet. So at 5,000, we're pretty much 10,000 AGL. Okay, QNH, or altimeter rather, is 3025. We're gonna plug that in pretty soon. Alright, 3025 set 3 times. Remember, the spoilers 2 and 4 are in up. No reversers. We can't use the reversers either on landing. We do have reverser 1, but it's not wet or anything, so I'm not too concerned with using that one. So no reversers. And if we do have to go around, it's climb to 5,900 and then right turn climbing 12,000 on heading 218 to go outbound on Foxtrot, Quebec Foxtrot, VOR radial 254 to Bruce, which is 26 from 26 DME and hold. And it's going to be a direct entry into the hold. So 5,900 climb to, and then basically 500 AGL, and then right turn to heading 218 to 12,000. Alright, 10,000 AGL, landing lights go on, seatbelt signs, and pressurization check. Cabin altitude 5350, that's already depressurized. Rate is 0, perfect. Denver traffic, American 219 approaching jam on the Clash 4 RNAV arrival for a left downwind ILS 16 left approach, Denver traffic. Do Corfu to Barcelona, or sorry, do Barcelona to Corfu, Skystream Aviation. Barcelona to Corfu, that's a good route. All right, guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button for a yellow system hydraulic low pressure. Yellow hydraulic system low pressure that we shut off. What airline? I don't know. Iberia Express, maybe. All right, I'm gonna go take over the speed now. Give me green dot. So we're landing flaps 3, VAP 171, only because we don't have the QRH available. So I don't know what the table will tell us to add, if anything. We might need to just come at a regular speed, I'm not sure about that, but just to make it some spicy some, I'm adding 25 to my VLS. India Lima Tango Tango identified. There's the field. Denver traffic, American 219 left downwind ILS 16 left approach. Denver traffic. Okay, flaps 1, speed check, flaps 1. All right, looking pretty good. I remember flaps slow, so we're gonna need a long final here. Let's turn on that replay soon. pull the heading. Fly at S speed for now. Alright, we're right here on the downwind. No one on TCAS and no traffic around.
Traffic, push that figure 4 mile south, runway 25.
Okay, so he's on 4 mile final runway 25. So no factor for 16 left approach, okay. Check. Here comes the glide.
The cabin is now secure for landing.
Thank you very much. Remember, we're approaching a little bit faster today, so let the passengers know to brace if needed. Denver traffic, American 219, turning left base, runway 16 left, Denver. Alright, here we go. Alright, there's the field. And intercept the loc. Alright, engine pump 2 on. Engine pump 2 on. And give me approach mode. Flaps 2, speed check. Flaps 2. Gear down. Alright, localizer should come in. Alright, we're gonna ignore those because it's low pressure, so it's triggering that, but the ECAM action told us to turn it on for landing, so we did. My aircraft. Okay, gear down, 3 greens, no red. Spoilers armed. Spoilers 2 and 4 in op. Auto brakes medium. Ignore that. It's the low pressure. Denver traffic, American 219 on a 8-mile final, runway 16 left, Denver. Alright, let's land this thing with the fast approach speed going 170, and over the ground we're doing almost 200 over the ground. My aircraft. Oh yeah, replay. Disregard. Disregard. Denver traffic, American 219 on a 4-mile final, runway 16 left, Denver traffic. And flaps 3. Good thing we caught that one. Watch that balloon. ECAM memo landing, no blue, cabin ready. Landing checklist complete.
1000.
Alright, flaps 3 landing.
500.
Our pitch attitude is a little bit low. That's a little bit of an illusion that we should watch out for.
100 above. Minimum.
Landing.
100. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Oh, no reverse. Okay, max braking, max braking. Knots. Wow, I could really tell the difference in the brake pressure compared to regular. It really takes a while to stop this thing. Wow. Well, welcome to Denver. No reversers, and we're gonna vacate on the left. That was spicy, guys. I know we floated past the touchdown zone, but I had never approached that fast. That's like a proper approach speed for engine out procedure, but that was spicy. Welcome to Denver. We could have flared a little bit later, so it did get a little floaty, but we put her down halfway down the runway. Anyways, hydraulic failure check. We're on the ground safe. That's all that matters. Denver traffic, American 219 clear of runway 16 left, Denver. Excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna put the parking brakes on, and we're gonna go ahead and turn off that pump, and we're gonna clear it up. Oh, you guys, look, because I armed the spoilers, and the spoilers 2 and 4 are in op, now they're not retracting. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder if I put the yellow pump. There, the yellow pump helps it. That's very cool. Amazing modeling by the FENIX team.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Amazing. Alright, turn that off. Flaps up. APU. Little floaty, actually a lot floaty, but we got 101 and 0.99 G's. It was smooth, but very, very floaty. But I didn't go around knowing that I have my 171 knots that I'm coming in at. I knew that's not normal, so I'm like, let it float a little bit longer. But braking was what really caught me by surprise, because it really didn't have the same traction as usual, because I guess half the system's not working, right? The accumulator for the yellow system's not working. All right. I just want to see the replay of that. Let's actually go down. We'll go straight right here.
Denver traffic, United 1549, taxiing 17 left via Alpha November, Mike, Echo Echo, Echo Delta, Denver traffic.
All right. Welcome down to Denver.
Boarding requested.
All right, let's go off V-Pilot. Beautiful. So it was,
Passengers to boarding started.
that's 3-4 right. 1-6 left. To the left of the touchdown zone. Past the touchdown zone to the left of center line, so. But considering we came in 171, I was fine with that. Alright. Let's get the replay. Yeah, you can tell it's coming in so quick. That was spicy.
Too low. Terrain.
Look at the pitch attitude that we came with. Maybe we should have done flaps too.
Couldn't find valid airport data at this position. Services are not available.
Alright guys, enjoy the replay. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go eat lunch. I'm starving. Hit that like button on your way out, and I hope you enjoyed this first failure stream randomly. But we got it down halfway down the runway, but still came to a safe stop. Alright guys, till next time, see ya! Enjoy the replay. I'm out.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in. But it's time now, you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Get ready for verse 2, Electric Boogaloo.